I'll start with a narration from Abdullah ibn Abbas radiallahu ta'ala anhuma, Muslim Imam Ahmad, where Ibn Abbas radiallahu anhuma describes himself in the masjid of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he says that he was overcome by sleep, so he dozed off in the masjid of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And then in my dream, someone came to me and told me, Inna layla Laylatul Qadr. Tonight is Laylatul Qadr. So he said, I woke up, and he said, I went to Aknafi Fuslat al-Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, so the edge of the tent of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, because the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam had pitched a tent for himself in the masjid where he would do his i'tikaf, and I found the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in salah, so I went quickly and I exerted myself in salah. And he said, radiyallahu ta'ala anhuma, that was the 23rd night of Ramadan. There's another narration from Ali ibn Abi Talib radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, indicating on another year that the Prophet ﷺ was walking with him, and the Prophet ﷺ mentioned the appearance of the moon being like a plate. And he said, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, that is a sign of Laylatul Qadr, and Ali radiyallahu anhu said that came on the night of the 23rd. And then there's the narration of Abu Sa'id al-Khudri radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, where he said that before the last 10, the Prophet ﷺ, as he stood up and he gave everyone the admonition to keep themselves dedicated and devoted throughout these last 10 nights, he said sallallahu alayhi wasallam that he had seen a dream that on that year of Laylatul Qadr that he was prostrating in the mud, alayhi salatu wassalam, that he was making sujood and there was mud, meaning there was rain, and he made sajda and there was mud on his face sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And that year when the 23rd night came, there wasn't a single cloud in the sky, and then suddenly a cloud appeared over the masjid and it started to rain on them. And the Sahaba remembered the Prophet ﷺ's face covered in mud, just as he said sallallahu alaihi wasallam, while they too made their sujood in the mud with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And that was the 23rd night. So you won't find a night in the literature about when the last 10 nights is after the 27th that's more emphasized than the 23rd. So you'll find it being attributed to Abu Sa'id al-Khudri, Ibn Abbas saying the 23rd or the 27th, to Aisha radiallahu anha, to multiple companions. And in fact, that's one of the strongest indications that Laylatul Qadr does in fact change every year. Because if you were to take the narrations about the 27th night, you would say it has to be the 27th night. And then if you were to take these narrations about the 23rd night, where we have a definitive narration that Laylatul Qadr did indeed happen on the 23rd night, you would say it has to be the 23rd night. And so in that is one of the most definitive proofs, in fact, that they offset each other, as many of the scholars say, that it does change from year to year.